come from hospital, you have your baby, she's been perfect, and she cries on need basis, diaper, burping, feeding, and she sleeps. Then suddenly she breaks up into crying endlessly without any reason that you can actually identify. That is the world of colic.
When the story began of endless crying from 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
10 to 2 on
11, 12, 1, those are 4 hours.
Yeah. And I was wondering, what's wrong with this baby? Like, we have been cool throughout. In 2 weeks, we have been happy. We breastfed. Like, it was normal breastfeeding. And now, the 3rd week, she starts crying like endlessly.
Okay.
For it, I tried feeding her the same time, trying to get rest, but nothing changed.
Feeding her?
Yeah, feeding her. And now in the process of feeding, I also discovered mom's feeding also affects the baby. So I would eat cabbage and jahe throughout, like dairy, and you take soup. You know, you are told all these things for milk production, and anything you are told, you are like, I'm taking it. Take it to the bank. Everything. And so I was taking those hard like proteins, and
so everyone in Central in Jahe is standard.
You know, everywhere when we talk about Moranga and Jahe, they are like in the same page.
No one told you about putting the baby. Some people lay the baby on the stomach, as in they, instead of, though it is said to actually cause sudden infant death, I think, but there are moms who actually put the baby on the stomach to help the gas. Yes, to help the gas for the baby to come off, and the baby actually sleep. I don't know.
When I was told about that, I was told about the sleeping styles, not about even about the removing the gas or something.
Infants are would cry and cry inconsolably. You can't console them, doesn't matter what you do. So they'll cry for around 3 hours. We actually call it the rule of 3. So they'll cry mostly from around 3 weeks. That's when her baby started to cry for around 3 hours, for 3 weeks, between 3 weeks to 3 months. So your baby can cry. So you are lucky that your baby
1 month.
1 month. Some babies will continue crying on until around 8 to 9 weeks, which is at around 3 months. So it follows that. And usually the baby, when they're crying, they would draw their legs towards their stomach. They almost can't be comforted by something, or they'll just get one thing. Like I heard you saying you had to be standing and holding the baby. That comforts them. But babies can get gassy and fussy, and sometimes fussy babies and gassy babies are not colicky. We tend to throw that term around a lot, but only around 20 to 25% of babies actually get colicky. The others are, a baby will cry because they are gassy, or they're having a bit of discomfort in their tummy, because their tummy, they have an immature gut, so their tummy is hurting because of gas. But those ones will just cry for a short time, and they'll have days when they're okay. But colicky babies have a very systematic way, and they'll cry at the same time every night, and follow a certain pattern. If we put the baby awake through the day, trying to keep the baby awake so that they can sleep at night, actually that makes it worse, because overstimulating the baby, you'd find the baby now crying even longer. So we actually say some of that kind of baby, keeping them awake actually makes them now cry more frustrated, because they are overstimulated. Some of the coping strategies that the mother can do is actually hold your baby. Kangarooing, we've talked about kangarooing. Our studies show that a baby who is held more during the day cries less at night. Again, we go back to the immature nervous system. They kind of need that mommy. So in fact, it's skin to skin. So wear your baby, call it wearing your baby. One day we will actually show it practically how to wear a baby.